Hello, people on the internet people. So, a Swedish Dumbocrat to be expelled from his party. You don't really hear about expulsions from political parties much, but the person in question was aiming to create a mosque and start a program to attract migrants to Sweden. Mark Collins, a supposed populist Democrat, whom is supposed to be against immigration, as strange as it sounds, wanted to build this mosque and also create a civic center for enterprising Muslims. He has this to say for himself. My idea is that if you have a mosque and a cultural center, then you would empower the Muslims to be responsible for our town and area up here. The small Swedish town of Kramfors has a population of 6,000 people, but they have been slowly losing their population, roughly about 100 people per year. The newcomers would bring life back to the dying town, Collins said. Hopefully we will get a lot of them to come up and stay. The Swedish Democrat Party used to be a white nationalist party, and while distancing themselves from such a background, they have consistently advocated for populism and less immigration, until this guy came along. Mark Collins is an immigrant himself, and does not appear to be one of the boys, as it were. He came from America in 1974. He goes further to say, who else is going to come up here? Because there are opportunities galore up here, but there are just not enough people. They lost the debate on immigration. They are here, so we can't just sit around whining about it, he said to the Swedish Democrats. Henrik Gustafsson and other SD party leaders were less than enthusiastic about his idea. In fact, EU immigration is so unpopular that even celebrities are beginning to speak out against leaders who are not listening to their people. Roger Daltrey of The Who has compared the EU to, in his words, a fucking mafia. In an interview he got last year with The Telegraph, Daltrey said, I'm not anti-Europe, I'm anti-Brussels, but people don't get the distinction. No, of course not. If you're against the EU, that makes you somehow anti-European. That is textbook false premise. There's no relation there. Brussels is merely a part of Europe. You can hate Brussels, but not London. Or you can hate Brussels, but not Rome. You have to imply. Therefore, that is a false premise. And in a formal debate, false premises are not permitted. And really, in casual conversation, they shouldn't be permitted. Because there's a very thin line between presenting a false premise and telling a lie. They're practically the same damn thing. But really, this guy, Swedish Democrat populist, not even. He's a Dumbocrat, that's what he is. He's a Dumbocrat. He's an idiot. Oh, they're coming anyway, so we might as well bring more. What kind of fucking logic is that? Oh, I have cancer. I have a few cancer cells, but can't do nothing about it. Might as well make a few more. See what I mean? That is to say, I'm not comparing Muslims to cancer, by the by. I'm just saying that, oh, a bad thing's coming, and there's nothing we can do, so might as well let it come, or let more of it come, is what I'm saying. I mean, what kind of logic is that? The immigration from the Middle East is cancer in the sense that it creates unrest, it creates problems, and it is replacing the native population. Sorry to say, but the Great Replacement conspiracy theory from the far right does have some merit. Though I'm sure their response to the situation will be totally, entirely inappropriate. I guarantee you. Either way, this guy's a dumbass. And if he gets expelled from his party, well, that just proves that the gentlemen in his particular political party are smarter than he is. Anyway.